the main suspects in the murder of the 33-year-old head teacher of Atonso-based Rogel Montessori Basic School, has been reenacting how he murdered him in cold blood. Ohime Teria joins me via Zoom with more. Hello, Ohime. Ohime, share with us the details. Unmute, Ohime, and share with us the details that this gentleman who has been arrested shares on how he killed this driver and head teacher.
Yes, Getty, the suspect is Rashid Ibrahim, age 32, and he has been leading police investigators to the scene where he allegedly murdered the victim, Israel Ejimenu, head teacher of Rogel Montessori School at Atonso in Kumasi. First, he took the investigators through what the investigators say is reenactment of the crime scene. So he told investigators he first picked the driver from Kumasi High School Junction, a popular spot in Atonso, and drove him towards that new area which is under development with the promise that he was going to pick some speakers from the house. So they first parked the vehicle in an area that was not obscure. It was an open space. And after that, he walked the victim through some bushes. And a few meters away from that spot, he pulled machete that he has already concealed under an oil palm tree and started, cutting the victim from behind. And he also told the police officers he cut the victim several times, and in the process, even when he fell down, he didn't stop. He continued till he managed to cut off the head from the entire body. And later on, when he realized blood has splashed into his attire, then he left that particular spot to a construction site, which was a construction tank filled with water to wash down, and later came back to the scene with a plastic bag to pick the head from the spot. Unfortunately, whilst picking the head, he heard some noise coming towards where he was. So he had to throw the head into nearby bushes and then flee the scene. So that is how come it took the support of some residents around and the efforts of the police to search and comb the entire bushes before they were able to locate the head to, support the body that was discovered in the nearby bush. So the suspect appeared and he told police that he committed the act alone, just that before he committed this act, he had the assurances from people that he says promised him of a money ritual that he was going to be made rich overnight once he brings the human head. So police investigations continue. My information is that he's likely to be arraigned before the Continental District Court tomorrow to face charges on murder. Gifty.
Ohime, that's a very disturbing story that bears a lot of semblance with what happened in Kaswa, I beg your pardon, with little Ishmael. But has the police revealed information as to how they found this guy in the first place?
Yes, I have gathered some information. First, on Sunday, the suspect, Rashid Ibrahim, was arrested on the same day he allegedly committed this heinous crime. Some residents in the vicinity, I'm told a gentleman spotted him, going to that direction where the body was found. And later when news got to the community that a headless body has been found, then he said yes, he knew one of the two people who apparently alighted from the private vehicle being used by the deceased as a boat vehicle. So he confided in a security man just this afternoon I take this fresh information that after confiding in this security man apparently works in the same company where this Rashid Ibrahim works. So the security man also confided in the owner of this particular, company, and it was through the owner's assistance that the police managed to locate Rashid and arrested him. Even when he was arrested, he first denied the allegations and then told police he was somewhere in the Ejoso vicinity, led police to Ejoso. But when police went there, they realized the suspect has not been telling them the truth. It was not until Tuesday, when police officers brought him again for interrogation, that he broke down and confessed to the killing, and later led police to the scene, especially where he has hidden the machete he used allegedly in committing this crime, and then told them every detail of this crime. So I must say, police, intervention and arrest was very swift. The suspect was arrested on Sunday, and then by Tuesday, he was already singing to the praises of the crime he has allegedly committed.
Right. Ohime, unfortunately, we run out of time, but just a quick information, if you have that, as to whether or not they are picking up the people who he says gave him the assurance that should he bring this human, whatever, parts, he would get rich quick.
Yes, police also say they are not leaving any stone unturned. They want to investigate the case to the backer. So everybody who is involved, any name that have been mentioned, will be thoroughly investigated. So I take this information that the people who assured him, one of them is a fetish priest, but this is yet to be confirmed by police. Okay. But I'm reliably informed that a fetish priest is involved, and police want to go extra mile to investigate this fetish priest in that regard.
Certainly a developing story that we'll keep our eyes on. Very disturbing one, I must say. Ohime, hopefully with time we'll get to hear from the deceased family members, if we can trace them, and also find out from him who this man who has been killed was. Ohime, thank you very much.
Yes, we have enough information on him.
Right. Ohime, we'll come for that subsequently. We'll put that together, I'm sure, subsequently for our viewers. Ohime Teria, the member of the security desk here at JoyNews. Very bizarre story, I must say.